Expectations for in terms of we also talked about academically you're on point, right? But on the court, what are the individual expectations for you this season?
Yeah, I think just bring the energy and be able to hit shots, play defense, and run the floor. I think that's what we all need to do a little bit better is defend, rebound, and run. And I think just we don't have a lot of energy when we don't start off games well, which we haven't recently in our past few games. Just being able to be that battery off the bench and be able to give our team a little bit of energy.
I got you. And your mom played at Maryland, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you go there?
I think out of my choices, my final three were Virginia Tech, Maryland, and Michigan State. And Michigan State was just the clear pick to me after I had my official visits to all of them, and it was just a 100% the right choice.
And my last question to you, well, you kind of just answered it. What's like the number one factor that brought you here to MSU?
I think just the culture. I think Michigan State is a special place, and I know it kind of gets repetitive saying the culture, but it's really like real here.
It's electric in this Breslin environment. That was crazy. I appreciate your time, man.
Of course.
Jordan, is the Izzo honeymoon sweet talk phase over right now?
I don't know if that was ever a thing, honestly.
You haven't had that moment.
But, we know it's serious time has started, so we know practices are going to be intense. We got a lot of big games coming up, and we got a lot to prove this season.
What made you sign up for that part of it? Because you know Tom Izzo is going to bring it. But what made you say, yeah, I want to go somewhere where I got a coach that's really going to be on me the way he's going to be on me?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want a coach that's going to sugarcoat things. I want a coach that would tell me how it is and, be able to listen to what he says and not how he says it, even though that could be hard sometimes. But just trying to get better every day, and I know that a coach like Izzo is going to push me every single day to get better.
Yeah. Do you feel the big game vibes for Saturday? Can you kind of feel it a little bit?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's going to be intense.
All right, great. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything different than what you expected? When Izzo was recruiting, is there anything different being here than what you were promised on the recruiting trail?
No, I don't think so. I think because I was recruited a little bit earlier, and I got to come up here a little bit and go to their practices and go to their games a little bit and got to meet the team, visit like home visits, came to my school. I thought I got incorporated a little bit, so I think it was everything that I expected.
Any surprises at all for your first few weeks on the job?
No, I don't think so, honestly. No.
How many games had you experienced, and how different was it like when you were on the court, for the first time, exhibition, but first real game? How different was that feeling?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I try to treat all the games the same. So I think exhibition or games that actually count towards our record was all the same, honestly. That'd be like a little bit of different vibe. Like I would say like in the arena a little bit. Then we were playing Bowling Green. Then we were playing Colgate. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I think every game you just gotta treat every game like the same. Like it could be your last. So just try to go out there and do what you need to do to take care of business.
I guess, how excited are you for this one, though? It's ranked opponent. The crowd's going to be a little more charged up.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a Saturday night game. It's a ranked opponent. There's a lot of hype around it, so we just got to go and take care of business.
Jordan, I'm sorry if you've already been asked this, but have you gotten a chance to speak to any of the veterans about sort of how to handle a big game like this, an early non-conference test?
No, I haven't. Not really, no.
What are you kind of like expecting to get out of it then yourself, like in terms of how you sort of manage what comes after it, in terms of like just your expectations for how it can set the tone for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, a big ranked opponent at home. We know we got to defend home court. That's really important. We know how hard it is to win on the road, so to have a strong home court advantage is going to be everything. And I think it's going to be kind of the same vibe going to the UConn game. Obviously, UConn was ranked number 4 in the country, and they're ranked number 14. So obviously, either way, still ranked opponents, and we know what we need to bring to beat them. Obviously, we've lost to UConn, and we saw what we need to do to pick up if we want to beat a team that's higher ranked than us, and that's of a caliber team.
The pace of play for this one, when you kind of watch them back on film, how do you kind of maybe use it to your advantage and maybe not fall into whatever they want you to do?
Yeah, I mean, being able to control the pace of the game is definitely going to be important. They like to move a lot, and they have a lot of athletes. They like to run, and they're a very talented team, up and down, 1 through 5, especially off the bench too. Just controlling pace is going to be really important, and we know we need to slow them down a little bit.
Let's talk about that little 2-man game in the corner with Poland. When you watch that back, what was working? Because it seemed like that was maybe the moment where the offense really kind of took flight in terms of just movement and flow for you guys.
Yeah, so I think I either I think I pump faked, drove baseline, and then Jackson cut out. I didn't know he was about to do that, so when I passed it, I thought I might have passed it a little short. It was going to hit the ground. So then I thought he was going to shoot it, so I tried to crash a little bit, but then he drove, so I had to get out as fast as I could. I caught it, had it in one hand and just beamed it right to him. And honestly, I thought I was moving a lot slower than I watched it back a few times, obviously, but when I was watching it, I was moving a little bit faster than I thought I was. So it's a little bit of relief, but yeah. Thank you, Jackson, for finishing my assist right there.
When you're in a game and Tom lights into you about something going into a timeout, is that like a badge of honor with this program that happens and he's like, correcting fine details? Like for a freshman to have that experience, it's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, I mean, for every good play, there's always going to be a bad play. So I think being able to see that, have him get into you a little bit, and then go on to the next play and just make sure you don't do it again is really important.
What's your relationship with Cam like as the only two freshmen? You kind of came over here and was gesturing, but what's your friendship like?
Yeah, he's always going to try to be a little funny little guy trying to distract me, but I'm locked in on these interviews right now. But no, he's been great. Obviously, we're roommates and we hang out all the time. He's just been a great friend, a great roommate, great teammate too.
Have you surprised yourself with how quickly you